The knock on my cabin door came just as I was finishing my morning coffee. When I opened it, there stood a woman I'd come to recognize in town, Karen, president of the local HOA. She had a clipboard in one hand, sunglasses perched on her nose, and the kind of smile that wasn't friendly, it was condescending. "Sir," she began, without introducing herself, "this cabin is built on HOA property. You'll need to either start paying association dues immediately or face fines." I couldn't help but laugh. "Excuse me? This cabin has been in my family for 3 generations. And for the record, I own this land." Her smile sharpened. "That's impossible. Our records show this entire area belongs to the Whispering Pines HOA. You don't get special treatment just because you think you're above the rules." That's when I invited her inside and pulled out a large binder. Property deed, survey maps, and title history, all carefully documented. I flipped to the page that mattered and pointed. "See this? I don't just own the lot this cabin sits on. I own the entire mountain ridge, 2,000 acres, all privately held, completely outside of any HOA jurisdiction." Karen's face drained. "Of color. That can't be right," she stammered, flipping through the pages like she could find some loophole. "We've been maintaining this area for years." I raised an eyebrow. "Maintaining what exactly? The private road I built? The power lines I paid to run? Or maybe the hiking trails my grandfather carved out decades ago?" She quickly changed tactics. "Well, even if you do own it, we'll have to discuss easements and shared access. Can't just lock people out." That was the final straw. Stood up, walked to the door, and held it open. "Karen, let me make this perfectly clear. Your HOA has no authority here. You're trespassing, and if you're anyone from your little board set foot on my property again, I'll treat it as such. Do I make myself clear?" Her jaw clenched, and for once she was speechless. She stormed off, muttering something about getting lawyers involved. 2 weeks later, I received a letter from their attorney demanding compliance. I responded with a simple counter letter enclosing my property maps and a reminder that any further harassment would result in a lawsuit for trespassing and attempted land theft. Funny thing, haven't heard from the HOA since. Turns out, once they realized I owned the whole mountain ridge, their little power games evaporated. And now, when I sit on my porch overlooking the valley, I smile. My land, my rules, and no HOA Karen can change that. Asterisk, this story is just the beginning. There is so much more ahead. Subscribe to the channel to join me on this journey.